14b, number 7. In order to do number 7, you need to do number 6, obviously. Some of these questions in Stats Portal are sequential, so you need to do the previous question to get number 7 to have a remote chance of getting number 7 right. Number 6, I'm just going to give it to you. Number 6 is B. So what I've done is I took this figure and I drew it out on my own right here. It's not as nice, but I think it'll do. So let's read number 7. It says, suppose that the sample mean x bar is equal to 4.98. Mark this value on the axis of your sketch. Alright, so right here, my center is mu equal 5, right? And x bar 4.98 should be right here, very close to 5. And then it says, another shipment of liquid has x bar 4.7 for 6 measurements, so 4.7 is roughly right over here. Okay. Mark this value on the axis as well. Explain in simple language why one result is good evidence that the true conductivity differs from 5 and why the other result gives no reason to doubt that 5 is correct. So this is a partly test of significance question. What they are stating for their null is that there's no difference from the conductivity being 5. There's no difference at all, right? That's what you normally state for the null hypothesis. Nothing varying, nothing changing, so mu is equal to 5. And then what you want to prove is it's stated right here, the last part of the question. Is there good evidence that the true conductivity differs from 5? So it differs from 5 says not equal to 5. And so we're looking at a two-way significant test, right? So let's look at our options here. Notice that this question gives us boxes. And remember, when it's boxes, it means there's more than one answer. When it's circled, it means there's just one answer. But it's Stats Portal when you're given boxes. That typically means of the options, there's more than one. Could be 2, there could be 3. But we'll read through it all and see. So x bar equal 4.98 is not surprising if the true mean is equal to 5, whereas 4.7 would rarely occur. So 4.98 wouldn't be surprising. That's actually true because 4.98 is almost identical to 5. But 4.7 would rarely occur. Therefore, 4.7 provides evidence that mu not equal to 5. So take a look at that. 4.7, if we look at the p-value at x bar 4.7, it's pretty small. It's right like this much. And since it's a two-way table, it's this side too, right? So that p-value for 4.7 is a lot smaller than it would be at 4.98. At 4.98, it's almost 50%. So 4.98 occurring is pretty common. So looking at this, 4.7 would give us a smaller p-value than 4.98. And so 4.7 does provide evidence that potentially we could reject the null. So A is a correct statement. In B it says 4.7 is likely to occur. Okay, so you can disregard that because again, 4.7 is not very likely to occur. So that's contradicting already to what we already know. C says x bar 4.98 is likely to occur. That's true if the true mean is equal to 5. So that's the same thing as it's stating right here from A. So let's just go skip through the last part. It says therefore 4.98 provides evidence that, okay, so that's completely opposite to letter A. So C is not right. It says in D the probability of observing 4.98 of the true mean is 5 is large. Very true. Whereas the probability that we would observe 4.7 is very small. Therefore, 4.7 provides evidence that mu is not equal to 5. So A and D are almost identical to each other. And then in letter E, it says the probability of observing 4.7 if the true mean is 5 is large, right? Whereas the probability that we would observe 4.98 is very small. Okay, so this is opposite again from D. So E is not true. So of the 5 options, A and D are the most true. Again, just to go back to it again, 4.98, the proportion of getting 4.98 is almost 50%. And if we're looking at a two-way table, we would actually add this proportion. Let me draw it out. This from here to here, right? And then add the other side of the proportion from here to here. So that's a really high p-value. And remember, this you need a small p-value to reject or make any conclusions about, tests of significance. So hopefully that's clear.